We're here live at the Man Cave 2.0 with producing DJ Kevin Foushee. How you doing, brother?
Good.
I appreciate that ride from Virginia to give me this interview, my brother, and your time.
Yes, sir.
And the first thing I want to get into is just tell me a little bit about how you started this and how you got into this, my brother.
I started the DJing part. I started way back in 78, 79, I think it was. And I was at, my sister lives in Vauxhall. Yeah, she just passed away. And they used to have parties in her backyard. So, you know, I was like, Butch Revis, Phase 3 Disco, got me hook, line, and sinker, period. I seen what he was doing, I said, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So by that, you know, Butch was at the time a very busy guy. I became one of his roadies. But George Potter, Iron Balls, George Potter, Iron Balls, as y'all know him. Who was Jeffrey Lattimore? They took me under, me and my nephew Harold, took us under their wing and taught us the finer tunings of mixing and music selection, you know, and from there we just kept playing and playing and playing. But at the age of 15, got a chance to go to the Zanzibar. You know, yes, I started at the very tender age of 15.
All right.
First time I went, they would not let me in. No, you can't come in. Second time I went, they must have forgot my face, so they let me in. So I went in, and I got to hear, I think it was playing at night. It was either Larry Patterson or T. Scott. Tony Humphries wasn't there at the time. He came years later. And I was like, wow. But the real deal is my sisters, and then was Paradise Garage Heads. And they said, you ain't hear nothing yet. Like, what? She's like, y'all think y'all DJs, huh? I'll take y'all to a spot. So I was like 16 when the first time I went to the Paradise Garage.
Wow.
My niece Karima, Kathy Horton, my sister Adrian, and a couple other people introduced me to the garage. And the first time I went in there and I seen that, just being in amongst that many people was scary enough. But to hear that sound system, I ain't hear nothing yet since that could beat it. I'm sorry, hands down. And people say Zanzibar was some people gonna hate what I'm gonna say. Zanzibar was a miniature garage.
Absolutely, I agree.
A miniature Paradise Garage. Same sound system, same person who built both sound systems. But the garage sound system was way bigger, way louder, way more powerful. And that's not taking nothing from the Zanzibar's garage. Zanzibar's sound system, excellent sound system, the best I heard in New Jersey. But overall, that garage sound system to this day, I haven't heard just nothing that come close to it. The only thing that came close was Sound Factory. My own humble opinion. But yeah, I started back then. I went to the Army in '82. Played overseas, over in Germany, a couple of times in the UK. And I came back, and that's when house music just blew up. I mean, it just was everywhere. Prior to that, we was calling it club. You know what I mean? But house music just was everywhere. And got into the house scene, and my sister's boyfriend, my nephew's father, at the time, he was making music. So I said, you know what? I like what they're doing. But back then, the equipment to make music was like so expensive I couldn't afford it. So I said, you know what? When I get a chance, I'm gonna pick my own stuff. And I started producing music in 2004. The first EP I put out was on Unified Records. Put another EP out on another one on the second EP was on Unified also. Everything else that I've been putting out here lately is on Toupee Records or Cyber Jam Records.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the stuff you got out now. Matter of fact, this is some of it playing in the background, right?
Yeah.
Let me give it a little volume so people can hear a little
All
better.
right, all right. So the type of music I play, I make, as you can hear, deep house, deep house, soulful house music. You know, some say it's like, oh, it's too hardcore, but I'm not here to please everybody. And any producer would know that whatever you make is not gonna please everybody. You know what I'm saying? So if it pleases some people, I'm happy with that. If it don't please everybody, I'm not gonna kill over and kill myself. They don't like it, they don't like it.
Is this EP out now, or is it's about ready to drop?
I'm shopping it right now. And I have a couple of labels that's interested in. Two of the labels is here in New Jersey, well actually three, and one of them is in Florida.
Okay.
So, and I have this track right here that's playing. A label overseas heard it. He wanted it, but I kept hitting him up. I didn't hear it from him. So everything y'all hear, if you're a label owner, hit me up through Facebook.
All right. Yeah. Is there any way that if anybody, when they hear this or they're interested in this, is there any particular way that they can get in contact with you? What's your Facebook address or your email address? Something you're working with that they can get in contact with you?
Definitely through Facebook. It's Kevin Foushee at Facebook.com. My email is Foushee_Kevin at Yahoo.com. And most people don't know how to spell my last name. It's FOUSHEE_Kevin at Yahoo.com.
So we're here with DJ and producer Kevin Foushee, and I'm listening to this track. I'm kind of on this thing right here, my brother. And coming in with the bongos and things.
So this track right here is more soulful. The other one was more hardcore, deep house. You know.
All right. So now I'm gonna turn it down just a notch or two, and we're gonna talk about a few other things, and then we're gonna let you burn the system up.
All right. Sounds good.
So my brother, I'm not gonna go into a whole bunch of stuff because we do this every interview, and I don't want to do that. You know, I want to basically focus on you, your production, and what you're doing, and how you're doing it.
Okay.
But one thing I will ask you, and after that we can wrap this up and we can burn these turntables.
Sounds good.
What is your opinion? Not on the DJs, on the software and stuff that we are able to use today instead of carrying those big old crates, controllers, Serato, tractor, all of those things, you know, engine, all of those things. Tell me how you personally feel about that.
Well, as you'll see, and as I said, I had started back when we had to actually carry crates. I carried crates. I'm not talking about 1, 2. Basically, when you went to do a party, if you played for 8 hours, you had to bring at least 10, 12 crates of records. There wasn't no CDs, there wasn't no, flash drives of music. No, you had to carry crates. All right. I'm all with technology because if I came from the back breaking era. And when it went from records to CDs, I said, I'm done with them records. I'm done with them. It made me happy because I was like, well, I could just pick up this CD bag and roll out and do a party.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Now it got to the point where at one point, I look over to do a party, I got 8 CD bags. I'm like, come on, man, this is getting like the crates. So now with Serato, even with the CDJs, you can drop a flash drive in it and all your music pop up. Whatever you want to play that day, there it is. I'm all with technology. If it's gonna make my job easier, and I'm getting older, as some of y'all can see, I got grades. If it's gonna make my job easier, where I can just pick up that flash drive or the external hard drive, drop it in and just carry it a headphone with me to go rock out for 8 hours, so be it.
Well said, brother.
Rather it's on some CDJs, a controller, or even on Serato with some turntables. I'm cool with that. I'm not about carrying these records no more.
I hear you.
And if you gotta be, and I'm not knocking nobody, but my personal opinion, if you're gonna pick up a case of records to go play on do an 8-hour show, either you're a resident DJ or you're a fool. I'm being serious. Now somebody's gonna be mad at me for saying it, so c'est la vie. But I'm not doing that. You know? And not only that, but I mean, really, anybody in their right mind should embrace technology. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, really. I don't, and I sat here and I heard a lot of people sit in this chair I'm sitting in and knock people for using a controller, Serato, whatever. Maybe it's because that person, and I'm not being funny, but maybe your ass can't afford it. That's why you're knocking it. Put your pennies together and go buy you a brand new system and rock off that. You're an idiot if you're carrying crates of records or books of CDs. That's stupid. That's in the past.
I agree. That's why you see those albums in that
Exactly.
stack right there.
Who the
And
hell?
my music is playing.
Exactly.
The same music that's in them albums is playing right there, right now.
Real
So-
talk. Real talk. And I'm keeping it funky with you. Who gonna carry all these records? To
Nah.
Unless you got your own club and you're a resident DJ like maybe Timmy or Louie or somebody like that I can understand having your records there. There's nothing wrong with playing. I love vinyl. It's the sound, the feel, and everything. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna carry a whole bunch of records to go do a 4-hour gig.
I agree.
That's
I agree with you 100%.
That's stupid.
And with that being said, Mr. Foushee, is there anything else that you would like to say to the audience, to your peoples, to get out there, whatever the case may be, before we end this interview?
Okay. I thought about this question and I thought about it last night. For the younger guys that's out there that's DJing, like, and I'm gonna name names if it's okay.
This your interview, bro.
Alright. The young kid, I never met you, Amir. And I'm gonna put Beloved in there too, because he's real, to me he's new. You guys got skills. You got skills, especially, well, Beloved, I've been had told him, you know, don't get big-headed, surround yourself, keep humble, and he is. You know what I'm saying? I have to get that to you, Beloved. I love you, peace of Allah, you my brother in Islam, alhamdulillah. Amir, I never met you. This is some good piece of advice. I'm gonna tell you something I learned a long time ago. Everybody that you surround yourself ain't good people. Surround yourself around good, humble people. Stay humble and stay thirsty. The hell with what people say because they're haters out here. And people gonna hate on you because you get your shine. Get your shine, bro. Don't matter what Joe Smo plays because he had his chance. He blew his chance because he ran his mouth or whatever. See la vie. You're young. I embrace young DJs. But it's house music, especially for house music, because one thing, it's not house music. And this is one point I want to make. With our scene that started out when I started out, or after in the 80s. We're getting old. We're in our 50s and our 60s. This isn't like hip hop. Hip hop, them guys, they brought up people. And not only the DJs, not only rappers, but they also embraced their dancers and their audience. I can't say the same thing with house music. And y'all might hate me for that, but I'm telling you, that's the reason why this scene in New Jersey is in the slump it's in. For one, we never brought up no younger crowd. It was all about either you went to the garage, Zanzibar, or Shelter.
The DJ at the moment.
Exactly. And real talk, man, I mean, seriously, we gotta start bringing, and here in New Jersey, bring some younger crowd in here.
I agree.
And me and Les Judy had talked about this a long time ago. He said, man, I'd rather see some women in some stilettos than seeing some chicks in some daggone sneakers. And I agree with him. We gotta bring some younger people in.
I agree with you.
We fought, look at how many people died this year as DJs. David Mancuso, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Mancuso, somebody else has passed this recently also.
Was it
Oh man, who was it?
Tony? Was it?
Who was the other DJ that just passed?
Frankie, right?
Frankie Knuckles, Tony Huff, not Tony Huff.
Not Tony, Frankie Knuckles.
Frankie Knuckles, David Mancuso. We lost Larry years ago.
Yeah.
T. Scott. These people ain't coming back. Alright? They got old. They did their thing. We're getting old. Start bringing some younger people in here. And if there is some younger people coming in, stop hating on them. Let them do what they do. Enjoy it.
I said that in my own interview with Live at the Man Cave
Exactly.
is. I agree with you
Enjoy
100%. Enjoy it, have a good time with it,
Exactly.
and pass it. Do its
Yeah.
own job. I agree with you 100%.
I would pass it on to my sons, but them jokers in the hip hop. they grew up on house music, but one is a hip hop producer, the other one he's just a straight hip hop head.
This right here, my little man. My little man gonna inherit all this, brother.
Exactly. We gotta pass this down to somebody. If we don't bring our youth into this house music in Jersey and all around, really in America, is gonna die. When we getting old. We gonna be 100 years old, still two-stepping in the club. For real.
I feel you, man. You know, listen, brother Foushee, I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to interview you, get some of that experience and knowledge. And with that being said, we're going to conclude this interview, and we're going to burn them turntables up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Yes, sir.